For the past 2 years, I've been teaching entirely online, which means I'm literally my own boss. I don't report to anyone. Now you might think that sounds amazing, right? Actually, it's not as great as it seems, and here's why. See, when you have strict deadlines or someone holding you accountable, you're forced to stay on track, even when you don't feel like it. But when you're your own boss, the responsibility to stay disciplined falls entirely on you. And let's face it, motivation isn't always there when you need it. So how do I handle this? I've learned to rely on discipline instead of motivation. And one of the most effective tools that I've discovered is the concept of visual cues, something I picked up from the book Atomic Habits, which by the way is a great read and I'd honestly recommend it. Now, what are visual cues? Visual cues are like prompts in your environment that trigger specific behaviors. They basically help you take action even when you don't feel like it. Here are a few examples of how I use them. Clearing my desk the night before. This ensures that I can jump straight into work the next day without any distractions. Or preparing my gym bag before going to bed. By doing so, I know all I have to do is pick up the bag and leave, making it more difficult for me to skip. So how can you apply this? If you're struggling to find motivation to study or tend to get distracted easily, try this. Clean up your desk before going to bed. Keep only the materials you need for studying ready and visible. This way, when you wake up, your environment is already primed for focus and productivity. And remember, motivation is what gets you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. And using visual cues is one of the simplest ways to build that discipline into your daily life.